Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Show here on the Gray Man Gaming channel. As my voice starts to falter, it is Tuesday. I hope yours is starting out magically. I know it feels like Monday. I keep on having to tell myself that it is Tuesday because I did take yesterday off. I had some family stuff to take part in, and it was all good stuff, nothing bad. Um, I watched Dungeons and Dragons last night, which I thought was terrific. If you like D&D, that is one I can recommend. It is worth the price of admission. And I'm excited now for the sequel. I'm not going to spoil anything in the in Honor Among Thieves, but I am going to say that there is talk about a sequel, and in that sequel, maybe including the story of Drist, um, who is a drow elf from the Underdark, and that he might be in the next uh, D&D movie, and that would be terrific. I have read every R.A. Salvatore book that there is. He's got probably close to 40 over the last, I don't know, like 20 years or something. But a fantastic character, and would do well and serve the movie sequel well to have him within it, I think. That's my opinion, though. Doesn't go all that far, but it's just my opinion. Not much else going on. The gaming world, we have, of course, the new Star Wars game coming out at the end of the month. So I will be playing through Fallen Order, hopefully, over the next few weeks and complete it before Survivor comes out. I'm excited to play Star Wars. I think the Star Wars live celebration that just got over with, that really got me in a Star Wars mindset. I watched one of the Star Wars movies, and I just got excited, even though the last three weren't really all that great, but I still like them because they're Star Wars. So, um, so I'm in the Star Wars mood. So I'm probably gonna play a lot of Jedi Fallen Order, throw in some keywords, maybe play some Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, because that's coming up on a year old. And I said I was gonna platinum that thing, and I'm going to. I still have that. I'm gonna platinum it. Uh, which means I'm gonna get all of the achievements in it. So I am still going to do that. As far as Dreamlight Valley goes, tomorrow the premium shop resets. We have Speedstorm coming out a week from today. And as far as the update goes, I am done the update. Everything is complete. All the Easter stuff is done. And you get some comments from people that you've never even, who come to the channel. And they're like, "Oh, I've already done this." They comment like on a video that they've watched and said, "I've already done this." And I'm like, "Well, usually, I put it in the title. I usually put it in the title." Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I usually put it in the title, what is inside of the video. So, I mean, it's not like I'm misleading you about what's inside of the video. And they're like, "I've already done this." And well, then it's not meant for you then. Let someone else who would get something out of it watch it. A lot of people don't like to think beyond themselves. They like, well, if this doesn't work for me, then it's no good. No, you need to think beyond yourself. While you may have the quest done, there's hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of people who do not. Whether, just because you cooked a recipe in Dreamlight Valley doesn't mean everyone else has cooked it. All right, so think beyond yourself before you comment and say rude things and I have to ban you. Okay, so please, you don't have to tell me. If you've already done it, you don't have to tell me because, that has no effect on the video or on the channel. I mean, I understand that, but you don't have to tell me in like really, really nasty words that you've already done this. Okay. What kind of response do you expect from me? I'll say, okay. Nice to know. Yeah, so Oh, one thing I did discover. Check this out, because they changed this. Finally, they changed this. Oh, look, I have my snow people waiting in line, for, to ride the teacups. Which you can't ride them. You can only stop them. That's it. You can't ride them. I want to get on it. I want to be able to ride this ride. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. All right, let's start them up. Look at this. Look at these poor people. We want to get on. But here's the thing. Let's go here. You can now move these again. Finally. You couldn't in the last update. So this is going to go down to the peaceful meadow with the rest of them later on. So you can, anyone that was trying to move these, you can now move them. Alright. There you go. Voila. Okay, let's get to trivia. I think that's all I had to talk about today. The update is all done for me. Oh, I'm so glad it's over. It was tiring me out. I mean, I see the way that I do videos, and everyone is like, well, are you going to do this video? Are you going to do this video? Most of the videos I do, or quest I do, but I have them scheduled because I don't want to keep on putting out videos, one video, because it overwhelms people on their channels when they see 25 videos coming out at the same time. So I try to upload them in blocks, and then I schedule them to be distributed. So, I might have some coming out at 6 a.m. I just had 3 of them that I made before come out a few hours ago. The companion photo and the taste test and stuff like that were made before. I just scheduled them to come out at a certain time so that it wouldn't oversaturate what I was sending out at one, because if I did it all at once, there'd be like 25 videos coming out every half hour. So I don't want to do that. So I schedule them, I break them up, and then I send them out. And in fact, I think I have my last video coming out today, which is the level 10 Simba quest. And that will be it for the videos as far as the update goes. I think. Unless, I still haven't figured out the Dream Fizz. I mean, I thought I had it done, but and I had my friend said this is the recipe for Dream Fizz, and it wasn't. I tried it and it made the marvelous jelly. So no one has got the Dream Fizz recipe yet. So I'm always looking for that. If when I find it, I will upload it. I know people are asking about it, but no one's found it yet. I've tried everything. I've actually went and experimented with the Dreamlight fruit. I've tried Dreamlight fruit with ginger. I've tried Dreamlight fruit. Everything I've tried has always resulted in either fruit sorbet or the marvelous jelly. So I gave up. I'm waiting. I might try to test some more on the computer today and see what I come up with. But so far, nothing has resulted in Dreamlight Fizz. So I thought it was going to be like, I think, I'm almost wondering if you need dried ginger, because that's what makes the root beer fizz. But I tried regular ginger and it made fruit sorbet, so I gave up on that theory. So if you have an extra dried ginger, I'm not telling you to use it, but if you want to experiment, try using a dried ginger with the Dreamlight fruit and a wheat and what else was it? Ice. The ice, yeah. All right. The question that I asked on Sunday was, how many Toy Story movies are there? That was the trivia question. And I'm going to go to comments now. The question for today, I'm going to do 2 questions for today because we missed yesterday. All right. So let me find a question for today. Scroll down here. Question for today. Oh, I had it here too. What was it? The question for today is, how many muses are there in Hercules? How many muses are there in Hercules? Now, I guess I'll do 2 questions tomorrow because I don't want to look up another one now and waste time. I should have had it ready. So how many muses are in Hercules? All right, so today's question was the Toy Story. We're going to see what people have said for answers. So here we go. Kristy Crow, have you checked? Okay, this is on the Opal Road. Yeah, I looked to see if there are any videos. Oh, Kristy Crow says, yeah, I looked to see if there was a video, but so many I lose track of. Yeah, I know that's what happens. That's the problem with the update. You know, you have to crank out the videos to stay competitive with every other YouTuber. And I get a lot of like comments from other YouTubers that are, probably new in the game, that are new on Dreamlight, and they're like, oh, I can't, whatever, blah, 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 and they hate you because you're, they think you're taking all their viewers. So you've got to be competitive. So that's why you see a lot of people throwing out a lot of Dreamlight at one time. That's why a lot of them will like exploit the game and go, and they will get, the Easter stuff early and stuff, so they can put it out on video, so they can, put your dollar in their pocket. They want to line their pockets with your money. I see that, and so I don't want that. That's the thing. I don't want to line my pockets with your money, so I don't go out chasing the dollar. Okay, I'm here to talk about animal shelters, so I'm not here to make money. I don't need money, right? I mean, I already have a career, so I'm not out to get people's money out of them. I'm here to try to save lives of animals. In fact, I give away money on this channel. I give away more money than I make on this channel, so that should tell you something. The people that are angry about other YouTubers taking their business and stuff are the ones that are trying to get your money out of you. Not all of them, mind you. I mean, there are some really good people out there, but there's a majority of them. There's a few of them. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these, and I'm going to mention it because they're one of the biggest YouTube criminals, I'll say, on. You have to really, 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 really investigate the people you donate to. Especially, a lot of people will donate to animal causes, and it's one of the reasons why I do not ask for donations on here, because I don't want anyone ever questioning my integrity. So I don't ask for any donations. I don't take money, and I never will. I never will. But you have these unscrupulous people, these total, I mean, I have a word that I want to put here, but I'm not going to say it because there could be. You have these people that are there. That. Take any word you want and put it in there, and they make these animal rescue videos, right? Oh, look at this poor kitty that is out in a desert. Look at this poor kitty that I saw one that was like that's in a nest of snakes. I'm gonna rescue it. And I remember one in particular of, look at this poor dog that got stuck in tar, and half of its body was covered in tar and it couldn't move. All right, and everyone in the comments was like, "Oh, you heroes! You saved that poor kitty from the nest of snakes. Oh, you heroes! You saved that poor dog from the tar pit. Oh, you heroes! You did this." Well, come to find out, your heroes were the ones who put the dogs and the cats in that position, so they could record it on video and get all the money from them. Please send us your whatever. All right, so you have to make sure that a lot of these rescues are legitimate. They will be more legal. I mean, not legal. More like legitimate if they're at least accredited, right? Or watch out for them. What happens to the animals after? If they take the animal to the vet and spend money on the animal, a lot of them will rescue the animal and they won't show what happens to it afterwards. A lot of them will reuse the animal in other videos. If you look at their channel, you'll say, "Hey, that looks like the dog that was in the video 3 months ago, and now it's hurt again," or whatnot. So you gotta really watch these these animal rescue channels, because they can be complete dirtbags, just there to take your money, to get your views, and they are not actually rescuing the animal. They are rescuing them, but they're rescuing them from themselves, because they're the ones that put them in peril. They're the ones that put them in, in that kind of danger. So please, 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 please watch out for those kinds of videos. Yeah, it happens a lot. Because those are really popular videos. If you see like a lot of those rescue videos, they are in the millions of views, and you really have to look at them with a discerning eye and not get caught up in the drama and the emotion, and look at the actual rescue and say, are you accredited? Do you have proof that you are accredited? Are you bringing them to a vet and spending money? Yeah, and that kind of deal. So check them out. Check them out. And if you think they're abusing animals, report them. Okay? Report them. So now I'm probably going to get like 300 of these people just yelling at my channel because I'm telling the truth about their like underhanded deeds. I don't care. All right. This is why I don't ask for any kind of donations or anything like that. There's no question why I'm here. I'm here to save animals. And as I said, I pay out more in contests than I make on this channel. So it's, that's the reasoning. There's no question. All right, let's get on to the trivia. All right, so there are 4 Toy Story movies. So, yeah, Kristy, so that's why I don't put up a lot of videos, and why I do put up a lot of videos. There's, they might come out on a scheduled block that you're catching. But yeah, so there you go. Dakotatwilight says there are 4 Toy Story movies. That's right, you are number 1. Thank you, Dakota. Dakota says, I was going to say black and then remembered that wasn't Disney, so I thought about all the villains, and the most had purple in common. It never dawned on me it could be neon green. Yeah, it was green. It was the main answer, but I took both, so it doesn't matter. Darcy Digiacomo says, good morning. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter weekend. Trivia, there are 4 Toy Story movies. Yes, you were number 2. For purple, just look at Dreamlight Valley. Night thorns are purple. The smoke around the pillars are purple. The shadow squirrel is purple. Lots of movie villains are dressed in purple, dark purple. Evil Queen and Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent, etc. Yeah, that's true. They are purple, but according to Disney trivia, their most used color to represent evil is slime green. Oh, that was Holly Larson that said that. Okay, thank you, Holly. Holly says, happy Easter. Well, happy Easter to you too, Holly. Thank you so much. Did you answer the trivia question in there anywhere? No? No, okay. We've got 2 that have answered so far. We've got, let's see, Neojet. Good morning, gamers, or time of day. Google lies to us and said purple. Oh, is that? They said purple on Google? I don't mind if you take my points away for that. Why would I take your points away for that? This is the because you use Google. I think I kind of said at the beginning of this contest it was fine to use Google, because it's only like a $50 contest at the end of the month unless you go to an animal shelter. If you go to an animal shelter, if you win the trivia contest first, you have to win the contest first, you get $50. If you go to an animal shelter once and you write my name down and you take a picture and you put it on my Facebook or on my Twitter, with, with mine, it doesn't have to be you in the picture. Just mine. You hold, your hand maybe holding, holding my name at the not outside the animal shelter, inside the animal shelter with, because I mean anyone can drive by an animal shelter and hold a sign up. Got to be inside the animal shelter with my name. Then you get an extra $50 if you go once. If you go 5 times, so that's, and you can't use the same picture 5 times. It's got to be 5 different pictures. If you go 5 times, it's another $50. So that's a total of $150 if you go to an animal shelter 5 times, plus you win the trivia. 50, 50, 50, 150, and the keyword contest is 150. So that would be, if you won all of them, a total of $300. I might up it next month. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think we're approaching 2,000 subs. I think I'm gonna do more on the 2,000 sub, and it may only be one contest, one thing to do. I might do that on the 2,000 sub, but we shall see when that happens. We're about 1,750 right now, so 250 more subs to go. So share. The more you share, the more contests I'm going to run. The higher the prizes are going to be. The higher the prizes are going to get, but they're also going to get a little more tougher. I want to see people out in shelters. That's my goal. Okay, I mean the trivia is fun and all, and we're going to keep on doing that. It's not going to be though like a high prize like it would be to go out to a shelter. Maybe I'll just increase if you go out to a shelter, I'll increase. And I know a lot of people can't go out to shelters. I'm going to come up with something that's going to help that maybe people can do from home. I'm going to come up with something, but we'll see. I have to think about this for a while. I have time though, so that. All right, so there you go, Neojet. I'm not going to take away your points. For trivia, I think there's like 4 Toy Story movies right now. Yes, there is 4. So 3. You're number 3. I believe they're working on a 5th. Of course they are. It's, Disney will run a franchise into the ground like they have Star Wars. I love Star Wars, okay? I love the stories. But Disney has run it into the ground. Disney has run Marvel into the ground too. It's just too much. I would love them to concentrate on one movie series, one movie, and just put their all into it. If they had stuck with The Mandalorian, like they did in season 1 and 2, if they had just went with that, I could watch that forever, right? But this last season, nope. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just saying it was not as good, not even remotely as good as the first 2. And they like to run things into the ground. They like to oversaturate things. They like to put a lot out. I don't want to see 12 shows. I want to see one good one, not 12, 12 mediocre ones. I want to see one really good one. But when it comes to Disney, they're about making money. They're not about, they used to be about quality. They're not so much quality anymore. But don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars still. I'll still watch them. I liked Obi-Wan. I liked Andor. Although I thought Andor was a little boring, but I liked Andor. It was gritty. It was nice. It reminded me of Rogue One. So I thought it was great. But there were times when I was a little bit of a snooze fest. The same with Obi-Wan. I liked Obi-Wan, but there were times, but it can't always be on top. So, I mean, you have to expect that there are going to be, we know it's not always on a high note. So I anticipate that. So we're good. I love them regardless. I'm not trashing Star Wars. I absolutely love Star Wars. Okay, so thank you, Neojet. Have a magical Easter day. Thank you. Did. I'm going to be real. I forgot about Easter. Whoops, that's okay. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Have a great Tuesday, Neojet. Kristy Crow says, I always see purple in the villainous shows. I'm surprised it was green, but now that I'm thinking about it, even non-Disney cartoons, I remember green. Okay. Kristy Crow says, my older dog is 14. I know the time is coming when he will no longer be here. And typing this makes me, makes you emotional. I know, I'm the same boat as you. But I'm going to tell you this small little story. And I know I tell a lot of stories, but I think I've told this before. I went in with my, a long time ago with my ex-wife, and we brought our dog in, and he was dying. He had cancer. And the vet, and he was old. He was like, he was around, I think, 16 or so. And she was like, I was like, oh man, I can't lose my dog. And she's like, listen, I see a lot of dogs that come in here with this kind of cancer who are 3 months old, half a year old. Your dog has lived a full life. You've given this dog a wonderful life. You cannot ask for more than that, because look at this, this other dog here that hasn't even started life yet. And, it has the same disease and that will claim it, right? So you have to be grateful you've had the amount of time that you have. And that's how I look at my older dogs, is that I'm grateful that I've had this long with them and that they've had a great, wonderful life. Because, and as I said the other day, there's a lot of dogs in shelters every day that don't have the chance to have that life. There's a lot of dogs in shelters who are under a year old, who are removed from the list every day. They don't get that chance. They don't get that chance, to chase a ball, to run in fields, to, whatever, to have a Christmas. So you have to look at your dog and say, I've given you this, you've given it to me too. We both have lived this wonderful life, and I'm happy that I've had that with you. And you still got time, right? Keep on making those memories. I also recall like a person saying, because I had a horrible fear of the end of life, and I'm talking about my own. I fear dying, and I had a person tell me, you're wasting your days worrying about when you're not going to be here while you're still here. Enjoy the days that you have. Make the most of them. That's all you can do. You can't worry about the things that you can't change, right? That's the whole thing right there. You cannot worry about the things that you can't change, and you cannot change it. So, just enjoy what you got, right? All right, Kristy, thank you so much for that comment. That was very thought-provoking. Kristy says, four Toy Story movies. That's correct. We've got 4. You are number 4 on the 4 Toy Story. Well, it's hard to say 4 Toy Story movies. Holly Larson says there are 4 Toy Story movies. Yes, and you are number 5. Kristy Crow says, I will use this a lot. But I can't talk this morning. Is it 6 o'clock already? Wow. I will use this a lot on the how to make a gem and opal road. Yeah, the opal and gem road is nice. Pink Rose says, good morning. I think there are 4 for the trivia answer. That's correct. I think that's the last one, number 6. Have a magical day. I forgot about Easter, but I'm happy. Hope everyone has a great Easter day. Thank you, Pink Rose. Pink Rose says we went to see the Mario movie. Oh! I did not listen to the critics. Oh, it's me, Mario. I thought the movie was awesome, especially the Jack Black part. All right, great. That's a great review. If someone says it's awesome, I tend to believe people over critics, because critics are looking for things I don't look for. What is the texture quality of this? And I want to make sure that the romance is followed through to the end, and it's wholesome in its entirety, and I want to make sure that everything, the lighting, the mood, the setting. No, I want to have fun. I don't want to care about any of that stuff. All right? I want to have a good movie that makes me laugh, that makes me cry, that makes me scared. I don't want the scared one. No, no, no. Pass that away. Laugh, cry, cheer. I want those. And whatever, critics are going to pan anything that's good. Usually when I see a critic pan something, I know I'm going to like it. Well, it's always and I'm not going to like trash any movies, but it's always the ones that critics like are the most long, boring, because they're looking for something a lot different than what I'm looking for. So, yeah, that's how I see critics. At least some of them. All right, I think you were number 6 for the Toy Story. Let me check. We've got Dakota 1. We've got 2. We've got 3, 4. Okay, maybe you're 5.
Oh,
see, this is how I mess up.
It sure is nice today.
We've got 1 for Dakota. We've got 2 for Darcy. You see, the problem is I always miss Darcy because her name, that little name tag that she has, is the same color as Holly. They have white on a green background, and I always think that she's Holly and Holly's her because of the same. So I don't ever I skip her because they're right next to one another. All right, so let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So Pink Rose is number 6. So that is it for the trivia points for today. Kristy Crow says, "I guess I screwed up on the second question. The funny thing, I decided to pick between the two, Maurice or the Beast. I thought I remembered her asking for the Beast to the townspeople." Okay, I don't remember that. Maybe, though. You could be right. Before I forget, says Neojet, "Why don't you put the flowers you use in a chest? I put all of my flowers that I gather into one large chest. I may have to make another chest, but every type of flower can fit into one chest. Why do you just leave them on the ground?" I just like the way they look. Did I just get a close-up of the Mickey Mouse pants on an ornament? Oh, yeah. I've never really looked at these ornaments up close. Look at that. There's the Mickey Mouse pants. Or his body. I just like the way they look, and it's convenient having them there. Why do you just leave them on the ground? Yeah. I'm still organizing things, but I'm working on getting the 4 new characters up to level 10, and I'm working with Simba first, then I'll go back after Mirabelle or Olaf. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Kristy Crow says, "I was able to remove the mustache on the Switch finally." On Switch. Yeah, I haven't been able to do it. I don't know if I can do it now. Let's try it one more time. Let's go down to customize beard. And let's get rid of this now. Oh, no, not going to work. Not going to work. I'm stuck with it. Kristy Crow says, "On April 29th, my grandma will be 91. Oh, wonderful. My grandma who passed 2 years ago will be her and my grandfather's 62nd anniversary. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. That's some longevity. My shop and restaurant are okay again," says Kristy. Oh, good. I'm glad that you got your stuff back. Kristy says, "I've been lagging every day. I get kicked off the game at least 20 times a day." I had that happen last update. I haven't had it happen this time update, knock on wood. Although the other day, when I opened up the map, it stopped there and I couldn't move on the map and I couldn't teleport anywhere. Let's see. Nissa Hunter says, "Ashley didn't," she's talking about Ashley Eckstein, "didn't get the job of Ahsoka in the new series because she is short." Oh, well. And get characters races a bunch of real people screen they get older. Oh, I saw on Reddit, if you close the game, close it out on the home screen, then you can go back in and remove the mustache. It worked for me. Okay. To try that. Good morning, says Angela Davis. I think in Once Upon a Time they used purple for the color. Okay. I did watch that show for the first couple seasons. I'm not sure if that is it. I completely missed the show yesterday. Happy Easter. How did you remove it? Because I'm having trouble removing the mustache as well. I haven't yet. I hope you have a magical day. There's a few hints, I guess, here in the comments if it applies to whatever you're using for a console, Angela. Mary O says, thank you for posting the Secrets and Schemes Part 2. I actually missed their conversation, but it counted anyway. I must have been nearby or forgot. Okay, well, I'm glad you got that, Mary O. Brenda McBride says, if you look at the villains' costumes, they are dominated by black and purple. Yeah, I mean, like all villains have always been black, I suppose. You know, Black Bart and all that in the westerns. Sometimes their skin has a light purple cast. Many villains are royalty or connected to royalty. Okay, cool. William Kopko. Hey, William, haven't heard from you in a while. William was from Florida, right? As you can expect, purple is overwhelmingly one of the most villainous colors when it comes to Disney. When you consider that purple is often associated with power, nobility, luxury, and ambition, it makes sense that we can find this color wrapped around most of the cartoon baddies. Oh, my favorite color is purple. Maybe that says something about me. I don't know. Am I like a Disney baddie? Gray man. I don't know. Kristy Crow says, sad what are we talking about here? We're talking about the gem in Opal Road. Sad it does not work in Frosted Heights, but I should have realized the white would not work as well. Okay. And underneath that, she says, oh, I am wrong. It did work. I did not realize you have to double it to get anything to really show. Okay. Maybe because of the snow color, yeah? Shauna Rice says, happy Easter, Gray Man. Well, thank you, Shauna. I hope you had a wonderful Easter, my friend. Shauna Rice says, the purple might be because of Maleficent. Oh, maybe. She was a baddie. Shauna Rice says, there are 4 Toy Story movies. Yes, there are, but we've already given away all the points for today. Thanks for playing, though, Shauna. Appreciate you. Pink Rose says, thank you. I was able to complete this one. Wally loves flowers. How to complete it. Yeah, that was... he had to follow you around. Marshall Lotta says, I am beyond excited to play Jedi Survivor. It looks incredible. I'm right there with you, Marshall. Appreciate the comment, my friend. Pink Rose says, thank you on 2525. Collect them all, Little Green Men. Thanks. Let's see. Red K says, about the skin thing, someone on Twitter said their character looks like a mannequin with a human head, and joked that Lily D has cursed them. If you don't know Lily D, it's an evil doll from R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour. Speaking of R.L. Stein, isn't the mustache not coming off a bit like the haunted mask not coming off the kid's face? Yeah, there you go. Good thing this is a wholesome game where that couldn't happen. That's true. Red K says, I have a small flower garden near Goofy's house, not the frozen flowers. They look too stiff. I went into my frozen flower room and they were all red. Flowers are all red in Frosted Heights. Yes, that is true. That glitch is still ever present, as you can see. They're all red. Red K says, my mom's ex-boyfriend had a boxer who always wanted pets from the mailman. Or warned pet. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Always wanted pets from the mailman. She didn't understand that they had to do their job. Or they had to do a job. Taught me that dogs hating mailmen were a myth. She was good. I miss her. That's awesome. Yeah, I bet you do, my friend. Daniela says on the how to make apple sorbet, how do you get ice? You have to do the quest that Remy gives you to get ice, to unlock ice, and then it's behind you in the kitchen. The ice is on the shelf in the restaurant. If you look behind where you cook, you know where I'm standing there and cooking, it's behind me. But you have to unlock it first with Remy. You have to do all of his quests. I think up to level 7, maybe 10. I don't remember, but it's one of those. Sunny Baby says the evil queen in Snow White and Maleficent are purple. Evil stepmother has purpley dress as well. Cruella de Vil's skin was a bit purplish. Ursula is purpley. Shadow Man and Princess and the Frog also has a purple getup. Jafar is maroon. Purple adjacent. Mother Gothel is Rapunzel, and Rapunzel is maroon, purple adjacent as well. Even the mean guy in Pocahontas wears purple. The evil guy in Hunchback of Notre Dame wears purple. Oh, purple is. That is predominant. I guess so. You guys are right. Appreciate that, Sunny Baby. And Terria Thomas says on Secrets and Schemes, can't find the note. Okay, Terry, it might not be in the same exact spot. Just look around for it. I don't know where else it would pop up, but you'll find it. Because that quest is around, so just keep on looking for it. All right? Thank you for the comment. I hope you find it soon, and let's go into... That's it for comments. Let's go into Scrooge's shop now. Because this video is getting long. We have, for the $40,000 showcase window, that's a lot of canellas. We've got the futuristic blue jumpsuit from Wall-E.
Oh.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
For $8,000, we've got the sturdy brown overalls from Cinderella. $450 for the silver square pendant necklace. $2,000 for the orange head wrap from the Lion King.
Oh. Bye-bye.
$4,400 for the purple and blue seashell satchel from the Little Mermaid. Seashell satchel. Say that 10 times fast.
Thank you kindly.
$10,000 for the black and silver claw shoes from the Lion King.
Mark me words, a villain and their riches are soon parted.
$390 for the tan drawstring cargo pants.
Oh. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
$6,800 for the purple woven shorts from Moana.
Ah.
It's kind of nice to get back to normal here. I was just so tired of the update quest. I'm just glad they're over. $4,000 for the lacy purple coat from Toy Story. That's pretty nice.
Ah. Thank you kindly.
$13.20 for the corner counter from Mickey and Friends.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
$480 for the black double door top cupboard. Tap, I said tap.
The sun's shining almost as bright as my money.
$6,400 for the freestanding fireplace from Wreck-It Ralph.
Thank you kindly.
You got $4,000 for the pale gray
neighbor.
textured geometric tile wallpaper. Let's grab that because it's just, yeah, nice. $2,400 for the coral jewelry stand from the Little Mermaid.
Oh. Thank you kindly.
$1,800 for the starry stool from Toy Story.
Thank you kindly.
$810 for the cactus on a pedestal from Mickey and Friends.
Bye-bye now.
$360 for the Norwegian spruce water bucket from Frozen. We've got $689
Good day to
for
you.
the lavish turquoise double bed. That is quite lavish.
Thank you kindly.
$3,000 for the
Greetings,
tufted
neighbor.
sofa from Beauty and the Beast.
Hey!
I just bought it. I don't know
Thank
why.
you kindly.
$10.20 for the
Greetings, neighbor.
bubble lights from the Little Mermaid.
Thank you kindly.
$9,200 for
Oh,
the
greetings,
seashell
neighbor.
bed from The Little Mermaid. I think I have that
Oh.
already.
Thank you kindly.
All right, that's going to do it for Scrooge's dailies. No, not daily. Yeah, Scrooge's daily inventory. I'm thinking of the show. And that's going to do it for the Daily Show, too. So I might as well just put it all in one sentence. I hope you all have a magical day. Take some of that magic, spread it to your family, your friends, your pets, everyone you meet. Get out there and wish someone a magical day and see if it changes their frown and turns it upside down if they're frowning. If not, it's all good. But that, my friends, is how we change the world. Please hit my Twitter today. Today's Tuesday. You know it's the day they empty off the list. They remove the dogs off the list today. So please get out there and share the ones that are on my Twitter to get them adopted, just to start them off on a wonderful life. And just keep on keeping on, everyone. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And you all, I appreciate each and every one of you. We're just here to have a good time and to do right by the wonderful animals that need our help. So I will see you all in later videos. Star Wars videos are coming up today at some point. And of course, tomorrow, the Daily Show. I will see you then. Have an awesome one.